The Bahrain Grand Prix was first won in 2004, long after BRM had originally left Formula 1. We haven't run any Bahraini Formula 1 drivers either. The 2012 Bahrain Grand Prix was one of the most controversial Formula 1 races ever. 1 year after the 2011 GP was cancelled due to the 2011 Bahraini protests, human rights activists called for the cancellation of the 2012 GP as well because of reports of use of excessive force and torture and detention. 1 day before the race, hacker group Anonymous threatened Formula 1 representatives of a cyber attack in case the race was allowed to go on. Hours later, Anonymous hackers took down an F1 related website after it launched a distributed denial of service (DDoS) attack on it. While Bahrain has seen its fair share of controversy, one of the most controversial names in motorsport is actually known for being very peaceful: Switzerland. After the 1955 Le Mans disaster, where 83 spectators were killed and 120 more were injured, Switzerland banned all forms of motor racing except for timed events like hill climbs and rallies. BRM has had some history with Swiss drivers, but we never raced in Switzerland, despite the Swiss Grand Prix being run in 1950 and 1954. The 1975 Swiss GP was run as a non-championship race that was held in Dijon in France, while the motorsport was still banned in Switzerland. The Swiss Grand Prix finally returned to the Formula 1 calendar in 1982, but it was held in Dijon once again. While we haven't participated in any Swiss races, we've had a couple of Swiss drivers. Clay Regazzoni was born on September 5, 1939 in Mendrisio, Switzerland. His first race with BRM was at the 1973 Argentine Grand Prix, where he finished just outside the points in 7th. His best result came 1 race later at the Brazilian Grand Prix at Interlagos, where he finished in 6th. He tied the result in the same year at the Austrian Grand Prix, where he finished in 6th once again. However, his best results had already come from other teams, and he left Formula 1 with 5 wins and 28 podiums. He was paralyzed after a large accident at the 1980 United States Grand Prix West at Long Beach. Sadly, Clay was killed in a car accident after hitting the rear of a truck in an Italian motorway on December 15, 2006. Josephat was born on July 7, 1936 in Fribourg, Switzerland. His first race with BRM was at the 1971 South African Grand Prix at Kyalami, where he retired on lap 31 due to overheating. However, his best result for BRM came in the 1971 Austrian Grand Prix at the Österreichring, when he took his second win in Formula 1. Despite having a rear left puncture during the closing laps of the race, he did a full hat trick, grabbing pole, the fastest lap, and the race win for the final time in his career. Sadly, Joe died at the end of the year in 1971 at the non-championship World Championship victory race at the circuit where he took his first win in Formula 1, Brands Hatch. On lap 15, his car flipped over and caught fire, trapping him underneath. He sadly perished in the flames. Check the Model F1 subreddit next Friday for a BRM history lesson relating to the Chinese Grand Prix. Thank you for watching. Hello, I am Matt, one of the BRM team's directors of video. I also make a comedy series about Formula 1 called Mystery Science Theater F1. If you don't already know, it's good because I don't actually sound as serious as I do in this video. So yeah, if you want to check it out, the link is in the description. And thank you for watching again.